People, don't ask me what time it is. I don't know. I don't care. I only care about my Father's time. My Father is God. It's time He come, right? How many people are waiting for my Father? I'm asking you, folks. How many real people are waiting for my Father right now? How many? Is it me alone and only me? Or are you with me? I don't know, folks. I simply don't think so. I'm the unknown prophet of God, if you like it or not. That's just what I am. And no one can change a thing. No one here on this world, and also not in another. I did get this from God, and well, it fit. It really fit. It fit with me. Soon I'm gonna tell you a little story about someone. And well, the story is heartbreaking. If you do have feelings. And everybody do have feelings. Different feelings. Not one of you is the same. We are all different. But we live in the same way and in the same day. In the same beginning. And many of you will not even understand the end of it. That is also to cry about, folks. Because, like you know, many people are dying by the weather, war, diseases. Think about this, folks. It's the truth, and it's to cry about, right? If you think I'm not right, you also can tell me. But I think I'm never wrong. I know what I'm talking about, folks. I know where to start, and there is no way of stopping. I did start, and I never will stop again. In the things I'm doing now, I'm proud to work for my Father. And I'm happy that He did come to me on a given day out of nothing. It just did start. My world did go upside down and turn around. And I was like crazy because I did not understand much about God. I was a less thinker if it did go about God, folks. Less. about feelings, and many people are like me, but in a different way. But we do have the same things in some kind of way. I will show you what I mean about the things. You definitely, I think, maybe 90% of the people in this world will love what I love. And I will show you. I will show you. Because I know really what is really good and what is not that good. You understand? I will show you what I mean. So listen to this.
Wow.
Hey, I don't want to answer that.
your shoes so much.
Thank you.
How old are you, Tyler?
I'm 11 years old.
So it looks like you have the violin. When did you start playing violin?
Well, I started playing the violin when I was 7.5.
And what made you get into playing violin?
I wanted to start playing the violin because I was being bullied in school.
Oh, man. Do you know why you were being bullied?
It's because I had cancer. I almost died. My name is Tyler Butler Figueroa, and I am from North Carolina. I was diagnosed with cancer at the age of 4.5. Leukemia is a cancer in the blood.
One day we were out to dinner, and we said, something doesn't look right with Tyler. And he turned kind of pale. So a mother's instinct said, let me get him to the emergency room. They was like, let's take some blood work, and we'll be back. The doctors came in, said, yeah, he does have cancer. And it was the worst day of my life.
The doctors treated me with chemotherapy. When I lost my hair, I was really sad and embarrassed at the same time to go to school. They used to make fun of me and laugh at me because I was different. They would spread rumors to say that my cancer was contagious and they all wanted to stay away from me.
One day, Tyler saw a flyer at his school, and it said, after school program, free violin lessons. He's like, Mom, I want to do it. Mom, I want to do it. I was like, but no one in our family plays an instrument. What, and the violin?
I would just practice in my bedroom, and the more I did it, the better I got.
Once he started that class, it was like a sunshine. He was just full of energy, happy. I was like, oh my God, I got my son back.
When I play the violin, it helps me forget about all the bad stuff. I just didn't want to be the kid with cancer.
Okay, folks. Now comes the heartbreaking story. A long time ago, I did have a friend, and on one day I did go to his home, and he was bald. And I told him, are you now a skinhead? He told me, man, I'm gonna die soon. And I told him, really? He told me, yes, I have cancer and you're gonna lose me, man. I'm gonna die. I did ask him, are you scared? And, well, he was not scared. But he did not want to go away from this world and leave his friends alone. He was always quiet, and when there was something funny, he laughed, you know. So I told him, come, we go to town. And we did go to town with 3 people. And I was in a store and I saw a doll, you know, with clothes on and all that kind of things. And I started to talk with the doll and started to fight with the doll, you know. And then I walk away and the doll called me back, and this guy, who was ready to die, he was peeing in his pants in the things I did do with this doll. And many people did come to watch how crazy I am. But I did do it to make my friend I'm gonna lose laugh. so that this is everything I could give him, you know. And then I hear this story about Tyler. If this story is real, folks, I don't know. I just don't know. I see the woman and she don't cry, don't have tears in her eyes and all that kind of things. And yeah, if you do this with me, for me, then you are fake. You need to cry real tears. I need to see it come out of your eyes. And if it is not, you are a faker. So, and now I think about my friend, you know. He was 20 years old, folks. He was very young. In that time he was my age. And yeah, a few days later his little brother come and he told me, he's gone, it's finished. And I told him, I'm gonna miss him and I cannot cry. I just cannot cry. In that time for me it was difficult to cry, folks. Now that I walk with God, crying is the most easiest part in my life I ever can do. I can cry about everything, folks. And in my command, I cry. If I like to cry now, real tears, then I cry now. It's coming out of nothing, you know. I can tell you a sad story that I will start to cry. But also when I'm laughing, you know, I have fun. I stop laughing and I start crying. Because folks, I'm in a world to cry about. In the things what I saw, I always can cry easy. And these are not crocodile tears. This is real crying. Many times, folks, I see people and then the camera horniness comes. You know, they start to laugh and there are no tears. But you hear them like, but no tears. Then you are fake in my eyes. It's easy, folks. Don't fake this up. If your parents did die in an accident or in a fire and I cannot see you cry, I don't see your tears, you are not for real. You are fake in my eyes. And if I get someone who do this to me, then I will say, man, rot up, go away, because your tears are not visible in my eyes. Your tears need to be visible in my eyes. I need to see it. Then the feelings will start for you. Coming out of me. Or else, folks, Don't be fake. I don't like that thing. Many people are. I call this camera horniness. You understand? They do everything for the camera. Everything. The most fakest things you ever will see will start in front of a camera. And if you think I'm not right, go look on the internet. You will see the most fake people you ever saw in your life. They are so fake. And they are so horny for the camera. That's why you see so much nakedness, folks. All these young girls. And what they do to get some money. The devil paid them. Because the devil do have all the money in this world. If you did not know it yet, then know it now. It's the truth. The devil is the rich one here in this world. He is the most rich person ever did exist. It's the devil who do have all the money. So this story about this young friend of mine is really true. But the only thing I could give him was laugh like peeing in his pants of laughing. He did go home wet to change his clothes. What about this thing? I told you that you are almost all the same like me. It's in the music, folks. You are the same like me. In thinking, I am different. But in listening to the music and what I like, I know many of you will be with me. In the same way, I like the things you also do like. And I know this. You understand? And if I show you something, I let you hear something, then many of you will say, yeah man, we like it also. We like it a lot. You know? If I come, for example, let's see if I can get it. It's just an example, folks. Just an example. Maybe this. Oh.
when I speak? Do you even hear what I say? Or does it not matter in that way? 'Cause I'm dead, or just because I'm young? Oh, doesn't mean I don't mean what I say. It hurts when you look the other way. Hear my roar, hear my thunder. My heart is beating louder, louder, louder. I'm hearing now. I want you to hear me. I need you to see me. You look at me, but see right through me. Will you ever be? Will you ever be me? I just wanna be. I just wanna be saved. When I cry, do you even feel my pain inside? Or does it not even seem to try? 'Cause I'm a child. Hear my roar, hear my thunder. My heart is beating louder, louder, louder. I'm hearing now. I want you to hear me. I need you to see me. You look at me, but see right through me. Will you ever be? Will you ever be me? I just wanna be. I just wanna be saved. See, whoa, I'm only 10. I still need you to fill me. I need you to preserve me. I need you to guide me. Hey, you look at me, but see right through me. Will you ever be? Will you ever be me? I just wanna be. I just wanna be saved.
Yeah, things like this, you know. I know many people also will love that same thing I do love. You know. Another example. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, by the way, folks, this classical music, you know, with this violin and all that kind of things. Always when I was stressed up, I did listen to that kind of music, but then slow, but classical music, but then slow music. It did let me become more normal, you know, so that I'm not so stressed up. It works, folks. You can find it in music. It's really true. Another example. Not this.
And I said to my friends, I was like, I'm going to play here one day. And now I'm fucking here.
Speaking normal is not easy, folks. And now I'm fucking here. What fucking?
All the shit happening in the world right now, I'm not going to talk about that.
Don't
All I'm going to
understand.
say is, you guys are the exception. Just love and be happy, support others and be supported. So thank you so much. This song is called Dance Monkey. They say, oh my God, I see the way you shine. Take your hands, my dear, and let them both in mine. You know don't stop me never, I was last in line. And now I'm back to see you dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you every night. And on my high, I like your stuff. Ooh, you make me wanna cry. And now I'm back to see you dance just one more night. So they say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh. I've never seen anybody do that thing to do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, yeah. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again. They say, oh my God, I see you walking by. Take my hands, my dear, and look me in my eyes. Just like a monkey, I've been dancing my whole life. You just beg to see me dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you every night. And on my high, I like your stuff. Ooh, you make me wanna cry. Now I'm begging to see you dance just one more night. So they say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh. I've never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, yeah. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again. They say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, 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 oh. Never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, yeah. When you're done, I'll make you do it all again. Get down. Get down. Oh, oh, oh.
Everybody go down.
Yeah, say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh. Never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, yeah. When you're done, I'll make you do it all again. They say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, 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 oh. Never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, yeah. When you're done, I'll make you do it all again. Oh, again.
So, folks, we are on one line, right? with lots of things. You are on my line and I'm on your line. You understand? But I do not understand why you are not on one line that you will be with God. You know? You really need to be hit hard by God to understand what I'm talking about. That's crazy, folks? You cannot do it with music and all that kind of things. Music is easy to thief your heart away. You understand? But when I start to talk about God, that is a different and very difficult something, folks. That is not that easy. Definitely also not easy to understand God. So we are the same in lots of things. But not everything. And that is, shame yourselves, folks. The day will come that you will understand what I ever did tell you is really the truth. And then you will understand, wow man, this guy did warn us in any way he could. But we never did listen to him. It was not that interesting, you know. Instead of listening to the unknown prophet of God, we listen to music. We go to naked women and girls and children. That is more likable. Talking about God, this guy, no man, he is bullshit. Together with his God. If you did think like this, if you think like this, then what will you think when God is there? You tell me, folks. Always did cry fake tears, right? I promise you, when God comes, you are gonna cry real tears. This is the big power of God. You're gonna cry like little babies. Big tears. You will become sad, so sad. You've never been that sad ever before in your life. I can promise you this thing. And it will start to happen, folks. Wait till God comes. When God comes, He will tell you my name. And you will understand, whoa, we never did know. For we never did listen. We never did find the unknown prophet of God, the real one. Out of the stories, the books, the Bibles. I'm in it, folks. I am what I told you. I am the unknown prophet of God. If you like it or not. Folks, you think I did like it when I did stand up and I want to go down and something strong puts me back? I thought I'd become crazy. But it really did happen. God did stop me from going down to drink and eat and push me back on my bed. And I did go nowhere. I was locked up, like I am locked up in this world, like you. You cannot go to another planet or something, folks. You only can do this if you do really walk with God. You can travel. It's unbelievable, but you can travel. And you are still in this world. So you know you are in this world, and you know you see something else in another world. These are two things, but they are apart from each other. This got something to do with what your eyes see and what your soul will go to, because God will take your soul away. This is another side to see. You understand? And this is very high and not understandable. I do understand. But it's the reality, folks. I can go wherever God will send me. And I'm still home. So the next day I can be at your home. You never will know I'm there. And then I tell you, I was at your home. And you will tell me, no, you was not at my home. And I will tell you the minute I was at your home. And I can tell you what you did do. In that minute I was there. Then you do understand a child of God. It's the only way, folks, how I can make myself understandable for you. But this is what I really can do. But I cannot do it without God. And I always do have proof, folks. I always do have proof. I want to let you hear more music. I really do like, with the beats and all that kind of things. In this, you are the same like me. So you are dancing in my shoes, like I'm dancing in yours. The only difference is I also do dance with God. You will never get a chance. This is the only difference I do have. But with the music and the feelings and all that kind of bullshit, I am the same like you. You understand? You think like me, I think like you. You like things I do, and I like things you do. But that's not true. You do not like the way how I talk with God. And you don't know how to find the way of God. You also do not know the way how to find me. Go into Jesus Christ, folks. Maybe you will understand what I'm talking about. Go into Jesus Christ. He will be your guide. He will lead you the way. The way who to his Father is not the way of his Father, but is his way. Jesus Christ is God. Here's the truth. So, Jesus Christ is God. And you people from long time ago till now did make a lot of trouble in the eyes of God. We angels will never forget. And also, it's easy to forgive, but I will not forgive, folks. This is for God and only God who will forgive you. This is not mine thing. I cannot forgive you in the things you do. But maybe God can do this for you. And I did have many things. God come to me and God speak with me and God tell me, forgive, forgive. And that's the only way I can forgive. But if God gonna ask me, forget, God will never ask me, because you never can forget what you ever have done to another or to yourself. Things you did do stupid, you cannot forget. You take it with you. This is your burden. It's painful. It makes your soul filled up with the bullshit you did learn on earth. It will go into your soul. So keep the soul clean. I'm warning you. Keep your soul clean. Stay clean. It's not easy, because there are many dirty people who will make you dirty. If you do love yourself, start with the soul. This is how you will understand who you are. Are you a good soul or a dirty one? And folks, I will never talk in things I do not know. I know what I'm speaking about, what I'm talking about. I know you. But the creepy thing is, you do not know me, like you do not know God.